good on paper between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And off we go from Minneapolis. Returning it from the 4. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground with Jones. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Jones. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's going deep! And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 8 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down carry for Jones. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they get out 3rd and 5 to figure out.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. McCarthy operating from the pistol. That one's caught by Jefferson. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Mason. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
McCarthy on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. J.J. McCarthy the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Went after trying killer by Riker. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Riker set to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10. At their own
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Working from the gun, Williams finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, here's Williams. That's his man, it's the Michigan rookie. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. And we'll go for it, Williams. It's on target to Moore. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4. First and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Swift now from the pistol. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Bears, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears, first down.
Off the play fake, Williams. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and 2, Williams. On the move, headed right. Making the call himself. And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. On 4th down, it's Williams. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's McCarthy to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have second down behind the sticks. Jones once more. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after 7-yard gain. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Third and long. They're going to throw. This one's quickly to Jones. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, and I just showed you I could do yours.
And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Man, talk about adding some insult to injury there, Brock. Not only did they jump, but they still ended up giving up the lengthy run, Brock, and that one's declined. They'll run here following the penalty. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Locates Jefferson along the sideline, complete. He's out of bounds, looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 5-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. McCarthy looking to throw. And this time they're going to get 2 before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Just out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
It's now
Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They've got to be ecstatic exactly the way they want to start this one.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. He finds Odunze downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Williams to throw on 1st. Forced out to his right. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game.
Bears 7.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. It's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Bears.
He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
And if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. And the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught. This is Addison. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
Ready?
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's a gain of
Give him
8.
8 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd down, looking for options. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
First down, Williams to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards at the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He rolls to his right. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Santos' kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll send their tight end right. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. On target to Moore. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
We've set of downs from 37. Running back sent in motion. First down throw by Williams. And it'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice gain.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Shut down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, Kay, we've worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Martinez. He's going to have them up to that 23. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Now inside, handoff to Swift. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule will take some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Going to run again with Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just looking for something positive. If you get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37. 1st down, Williams. And we put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down. He just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him on his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. One in behind center with Swift. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now on with Martinez. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Ball at 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
The kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. We'll get a stoppage here. And this is the last guy that you want to see hurt, especially with how his career began, Brock. It is J.J. McCarthy getting some help from the medical staff. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Here's the backup. First throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Trying for the deep ball. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
He's loaded another one up. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field.
And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there. So we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Flush down it. He won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter.
A loss of
So we're through 3 here. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Now it's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. End off running right. Here's Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
There's a give to Martinez. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. On the ground with Swift. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
To kick off for Chicago.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate. Corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Here's McCarthy to throw. Chased out to his right. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. You got pressure by the group up front. That leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Down Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Gets everything he has under this one. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception yet another one count. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Running is Martinez. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears keep running away with this. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.